Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
Okay, imagine this. A salesperson working for you who never, ever sleeps, never needs a coffee break.
Always ready to go.
Exactly. 24/7, always showcasing your products. Sounds a bit like science fiction, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Well, today, that's exactly what we're diving into. It's the world of automated 247 live streaming avatars for sales and services. Now, the source material you provided talks about this concept, Puka live stream.
Right.
And we need to be clear, the term itself might sound confusing, but in this tech context, it means something specific. It's basically a self-operating avatar running continuously.
Correct. It's an automated system.
Its whole job is promoting and selling around the clock, no human needed live distinction.
It's purely a technical descriptor in this context for an automated avatar continuously operating. That's the key. Its purpose, allowing companies to show products, list prices, introduce services, all automatically.
Okay.
And the benefits for businesses, well, they're pretty clear from the source. It automates the whole presentation.
No more repeating the same intro spiel 100 times a day.
Exactly. It integrates product images, prices, service details seamlessly. The source mentions optimal efficiency, which is true, but I think the bigger deal is the reach.
Wow. Okay, this is where it gets really interesting, especially if you're thinking about shaking up e-commerce. But how? How do you actually build one?
Right, the practical steps.
Our sources lay it out pretty clearly. Step one seems logical. Picking the right tool to actually create and, animate this virtual avatar.
That's the foundation. Step one, choose your avatar creation tool. The sources mentioned a few popular ones, each with its own strength.
Not correct.
Well, there's Adobe Character Animator. This one's great if you want real-time control using your own webcam and microphone, almost like digital puppetry.
Okay, so more hands-on control there.
Yeah. Then for really high-end, detailed avatars, maybe more cinematic quality, you got Reallusion's Character Creator. Lots of customization.
Right.
And then there's Synthesia. This one's fascinating. It uses AI to generate the talking avatar directly from text.
Oh, wow. So you just type the script.
Pretty much. It's described as really suitable for sales content where you might not want to perform it yourself. Highlights that cutting-edge AI aspect.
Chosen your tool, you've maybe built your avatar. Now, where does it live stream? You need a stage, right? A digital one.
Exactly. Step two, setting up the live streaming platform.
Makes sense.
And for 247, the platform choice is critical. The sources flag a few. YouTube is mentioned as being ideal for businesses. Apparently quite straightforward to set up for continuous streaming.
Okay, YouTube. What else?
Twitch is also mentioned for long streams, but, and this is a big but for businesses, there's a warning about possible limits on commercial content.
I need to watch out for that. Violating terms of service is not a good look.
Definitely not. Then there's Facebook Live. The source says it's easy for long streams, particularly if you have a business page.
Right. But you hinted at hurdles. What are the catches?
Well, it's the details. You absolutely have to meet the platform's conditions. Is your account even enabled for live streaming? Are you following all their content policies? No spamming, obviously. Yeah. And crucially, check the time limits. Do they actually allow indefinite 24/7 streaming, or is there some cap that might cut you off?
You definitely don't want your virtual salesperson vanishing mid-sentence.
Not ideal for sales conversions, no.
Okay, platform secured. Now, the core of it, what does the avatar actually do or say? The content. That's step three, right? Developing the script or maybe an AI brain for it.
Exactly. Paths here, according to the sources. First is manual scripting.
Okay.
You use software like OBS Studio, which comes up a lot along with scripting plugins. These let you program sequences.
So do this, then do that.
Pretty much. The example given is introduce product A for 5 minutes, then switch to product B, repeating in cycles. You pre-program the whole show.
Got it. Structured. What's the other way?
The AI model approach. This uses natural language processing, NLP. Think technologies like GPT-3 or similar AI.
So really advanced stuff.
Yeah. It generates the speech dynamically, aiming for a more natural, less repetitive feel. This AI then needs to integrate with your avatar tool so the animation syncs up with the generated speech.
Wow. That sounds complex but powerful.
It is. And a key tip mentioned, whichever way you go, prepare diverse content. Nobody wants to watch the exact same loop forever. Gets boring fast.
Makes total sense. Keep it fresh. Okay, so it's talking, maybe sounding pretty natural, but selling is visual too. How do you show the products, the panels or gaming stream.
Exactly. You use these overlays to display product images, the price, maybe key features or service details. The source stresses using attractive, easily editable templates.
So you can swap things out easily.
Yep. New product comes in, you update the template, boom, it's in the stream. But it gets even cooler with dynamic content. You can potentially connect these overlays to a live product database, maybe using an API.
So real-time updates, like inventory or price changes.
Exactly. Imagine the price changes on your website, and it instantly updates on the live stream overlay. The example is showing the photo on the left, price on the right, while the avatar talks about it. It's a properly integrated experience.
That's incredibly efficient, especially if you have a big changing catalog. Okay, visual sorted. Now, the big one, making it run all the time. Step 5, the 204/7 automation. How do you achieve that nonstop operation?
This is where scheduling software or bots come in. Tools like Streamlabs OBS are mentioned, or you could develop custom bots.
Bots to run the show.
Essentially, yeah. They manage the broadcast schedule and the content cycles. The source gives an example cycle, maybe 2 hours of product intros, then 1 hour on services,
Right, crucial for streaming.
and the hardware. A powerful computer or even a dedicated server needs a multi-core CPU, and they suggest a minimum of 16 GB RAM. This thing has to run continuously without crashing.
Yeah, you can't just use any old laptop.
Definitely not. And what's interesting is the focus on reliability. The source specifically advises getting power backup, like a UPS, an uninterruptible power supply.
So power cuts don't kill the stream.
Exactly. And even suggests internet backup if possible. They really emphasize avoiding any interruptions.
It's serious stuff, not just set it and forget it, more like set it, bulletproof it, then maybe monitor it closely.
That's a good way to put it. The reliability is paramount for the 24/7 promise.
Okay, so it's running nonstop, but is it just a broadcast? Or can people, interact, ask questions? That seems like
You can use standard chatbots, things like Stream Elements or Nightbot. They can handle simple commands or FAQs typed in the chat by viewers.
Okay, filtering common questions.
Right. But the more advanced approach involves using, again, more sophisticated AI. This AI could potentially analyze viewer questions in real time and have the avatar respond.
Whoa, wait. The avatar answers questions directly?
That's the idea. The example is a customer types, "How much is this product?" The AI parses that, fetches the price, and feeds it to the avatar to speak the answer.
That's almost like talking to a live agent.
It blurs the lines, definitely.
Yeah.
Creates a much more responsive feel than just a pre-recorded loop.
Okay, that's really pushing the boundaries. Now, beyond just building it, the sources add some crucial final notes, right? About making sure it works well and, importantly, stays out of trouble.
Yes, absolutely critical points. First, pre-broadcast testing. Don't just launch it.
Run it first.
Run the whole system end to end for at least 24 hours straight. Catch bugs, glitches, awkward transitions before the public sees it. It's your final dress rehearsal. Thanks.
Data-driven optimization. Standard practice, but essential here.
And finally, the big one. Legal and ethical considerations.
Yeah. What does that cover?
Sticking to the streaming platform's rules is paramount. No spam, no misleading claims. But also, complying with any local laws or regulations about using AI or automated content for commercial purposes.
That's going to vary by region, I guess.
For sure. It's about responsible use.
Yeah.
Making sure your goal tech isn't causing problems or breaking rules, connecting it to the bigger picture. It's not just about can we do it, but should we, and how do we do it right?
That's a really important layer. So putting it all together, creating one of these 247 automated avatars it's quite the undertaking. It's this complex mix of avatar tech, streaming know-how, and serious automation.
It really is.
Yeah.
But as the sources suggest, if businesses follow these steps carefully, they can build a genuinely effective system, a system for continuous global promotion that could really change their reach and efficiency.
So thinking about all this, what does it actually mean for you listening right now, for the future of how we shop, how we interact with brands? Could these avatars be
Free audio post-production by Auphonic.com.